Ain't got no mother, ain't got no culture, ain't got no friends, ain't got no schooling, ain't got no love, ain't got no name, ain't got no ticket, ain't got no token. Ain't got no God. Welcome back to the Gary DeForve Show. I am a gardener, political commentator, and folk singer. And I'm back continuing. I want to get over this. I'm going to just make sure once, hey, if I can contact Jimmy DeForve or someone, Jimmy DeForve, Schleuding Fripp again. If I could contact the Jimmy Dore, they've been fine. I just want to get my message out to just a little further, just a few more people because obviously Peter Joseph's been debunked by Chomsky but it's just it's bullshit. It's like he critiqued Bernie. I'm here critiquing Peter Joseph. If you have a problem with it, it's just that's what, of course I'm not the world's smartest boy like Peter Joseph, right? So, yeah, what the hell do I know? Well, here's another occasion where, a small, unimportant incident, but it kind of bothers me that people libertarians, god damn it, they love fake quotes for some reasons. And I'm not saying this is obviously not, I'm not suggesting that this is any kind of proof or anything, but it just happens to be is it a real quote? I could be totally wrong. I could have egg on my face, but to me, it just doesn't sound like, let's try this quote. That is from the Zeitgeist Movement Global's Facebook page. All right. And we're going to try this in the voice of George Carlin, right? George Carlin. A person of good intelligence. Okay, a person of good intelligence and sensitivity cannot exist in this society for very long without having some anger about inequality. Remember when he said this? No, I don't either. It's not just a bleeding heart, knee-jerk liberal kind of thing. He's that's classic Carlin phrasing. No, that's weak. It's just a normal human reaction to a nonsensical set of values where we have cinnamon-flavored dental floss and there are people sleeping in the street. So that's supposedly the wham-bangle, George Carlin quote there. I just don't think it's a George Carlin quote. So I just put my little comment. Here's my comment that got me just blocked. Now, they blocked me for just, of course, they know Gary DeForve. And this was my alter ego. Yes, I have a few different, okay. And what Gary DeForve's alter ego put was, I don't recall Carlin ever saying this. It isn't really a joke. Can anyone remember what Carlin work this is supposed to be from? No response yet. But like I say, it was blocked for saying that. And I just thought this was interesting, the quote underneath. I guess his name isn't important. Antonescu. Does that sound Checo? Whatever. Sounds a weird European name. Make a petition to abandon the political system, SISTM, DEM, then make new life and your own laws. Make petition to abandon the political system you are in, then make new life and your own laws. Okay. Well, that's what we're doing. That's what Zeitgeist is doing. They're taking, we know that's Peter Joseph's big wong-bango plan there, where he's going to take everybody, a small group, I don't understand why he's not doing it now. Of course, he has to get his movie and his book out, right? Stuff to continue his capitalist endeavors for now, because he can't bring up about the revolution. He has to I mean, it has to do with technology. Everyone, and literally he said this too, which I thought was like, oh yeah, people are going to love this idea where, of course, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You know, people are just going to give up all their money. Everyone, you know, okay, you start, Peter Joseph. I mean, serious. You go outside the system. A small group, you go outside. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's just like ridiculous. He's just dissing, you know, the Pope is on Bernie's side here. Like, it's really, that's the thing is like what Bernie's saying is not in any way like radical in the world, in my opinion. I don't think it's what people really considered radical. I think the government we have now is like super radical, and it's really, 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 really fishy to me. The Peter Joseph is like, we have a consistency problem, jokingly. Yeah, with that used card. I mean, yeah, like I say, they know I'm on them. So, like I want to say, I guess I do want to go into other topics because this is like, you know, this is what I'm here to do is I just clean up our own house, you know, because we have a real chance to get real power here. So we should unite around things that like at least are the basics, because we do have like way more in common, you know, that it's really quite obvious that, you know, just the average American person's, or, you know, the Princeton study. I mean, I just like, you never know how much you have to fill in, like what particular viewer you have, but you just have to convince them that you know what I mean, you do have to, like, that's what Peter Joseph does. He's like, you know, convinces people that he's the smartest boy in the world and has all the answers. Well, I mean, like I said, there's a peer, like I have said, it's like a journalist peer, even, yeah, I mean, anyway, like I said, I'm going to get off this topic, but the fact that Jimmy Dore and Lee Camp still continue to go on, and I would like to see, you know, yeah, let's put Peter Joseph and let's get the FBI on them and investigating them, you know, because whether they're not Russian, but they are, and they're not traitors, but they may be like, what's the word? Seditionists. Seditionists. They might be seditionists, where they're trying to just weaken or over. That's what, and you can want to weaken the state from a leftist perspective. That's a possibility, but they're not being obvious about like, oh, we should just. Well, that's kind of what they're saying now, I guess, is we should just let the state wither and die because we don't participate, man. But I think that's ridiculous. And that's enough for today. So please like, share, subscribe, and patronize. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Still looking for that first magical subscriber. Thank you.